deadly. All right, welcome. We're here for the first match of AVGL. And I think we're just gonna get in kind of the preliminary things ready to go. They've picked their maps, and I think everybody's talking about what was their first game. Some people saying Plants vs Zombies, but all right. So I think it's gonna, if I remember correctly, it's going to be Ascent first, then it's gonna go to Split, then it's going to be Icebox if, of course, we get to. It's gonna be a best of 3 for GMU Esports and UNT. And yeah, thank you guys for coming. I'm not really sure how many people, I can't really check how many people are in the stream, but I very much appreciate everybody coming over on this Friday night and get ready to play this game. There we are. Yeah, sorry about some of these players. I forgot to mute them, so sorry if they say some interesting things. All right, so we're getting it. Let's get it. All right, so let's look at this comp here as we get ready into the match. Ascent's going to be the first pick, as it so often is in these types of leagues. Ascent being probably one of the most, if not the most popular map. But here we go. This is going to be the first match. I mean, there's more than just money on the line. It's bragging rights. Who's going to have a better start to their season? So welcome. We're jumping straight into the match. And you know, they say getting into college is a competition for students. Well, the competition doesn't stop there. It's going to be GMU Esports versus UNT Eagles for the first match of AVGL. Let's get it as we start here once again on Ascent. It's going to be GMU Esports on defense for the first half, and it's going to be UNT Eagles on attack. We got an awesome game. It's late night here, 9 p.m. where I'm at. EST, it's going to be University of North Texas. We're going to be over in Virginia for George Mason University. Oh, it's that late night Valorant tonight. All right, so they're going to be making their way over to the A site first. If anything, we've got Ham, as well as Chase, ready to go to stop him. Over there, perhaps going to be the Great Wall of China for this pistol round. And I always like to say pistol round gives you a clue of how these players are going to play. Always like to see perhaps a fake, could be just a full-on execute. If they full-on execute, could be aggression. If they kind of maybe stay back, could be a nice, slow, methodical play. But I think they're going for a bit of a slower, maybe not, maybe a bit of an execute. So it's going to be over to the A site, Psyx, as well as the Sky and the Sova making their way up. Psy's can see if he can peeking anything. I'm not going to see much. They're going to be the turret that's going to meet him. Attack him a little bit, not do much. Probably just like feathers to him right now. Still, as he peeks out with the flash, trying to shoot the turret. Actually, is he going to be taken down? So that smoke is going to be able to quite a big deterrent as they completely back off. I'm surprised that they just completely backed off. But it's going to be Cross Unity finding the first goal of the match, as the attackers are completely letting go of A, as they make their way back over to the B site to join up with their Killjoy for a B site execute. Over to Killjoy we go. Cross Unity with the first kill of the match. As soon as we see the body of what used to be Sky over at Log, smoke goes up. So I think they've somewhat read it. Dog's going to go out. That's going to give him all the info in the world. It's not going to clear the Jet, though. Jet can find one. Can he find one? Does find one. Can he find the second? He does. Can he go for a third? He can't. So it's going to be a 2v2 onto the B-bomb site, unless the Killjoy can do something. But it's Ham now left alone. 1v2 now, as the turret covers off their entry into the site. Molly's going to go down over at stairs as well. Flash is going to go out as well. That's not going to be able to see much. It's going to clear out, but the turret's going to spot him. Going to back off now. Going to have to take down that turret. 64 health now. Molly's down as well. That's going to completely deter him. He's going to have to clear a lot of angles here as he swings. I'm not sure who that was. I believe that was a Sky.
I need to stop.
Going to swing out wide. Not going to see anything just yet. Obviously the sound playing a role. He's going to start walking up now. They have the bomb in a nice little weird position there, but it's perfect for the two defenders in Boathouse. Start walking up. Ham. This could be all about timing. He finds one little angle, but it's going to be the Killjoy to swing. Finds a headshot, but not able to find the kill as he gets 9mm to the face from Cross Unity. UNT Eagles getting the first round on this map in late, very late match. All right, so, like I was saying, the pistol round clues us into kind of how they're playing. I think we can definitely say UNT Eagles playing a nice little methodical game. Going over to the B site first, seeing if they can find the pick, and then just running over, using that man advantage, using the info to clear as much as they absolutely can. They were even, I believe, at one point after Conman getting, I believe, 2 kills there. That was well played from him, but they go over to the A site once again, and this time they've got 3, 4, and a deagle to meet them as well. So it's going to be still 4 people on the site. Dart's going to go out as well. Dart's going to be taken down. That's going to completely deny the info. Any info, perhaps the util. Dog doesn't see much, but I think Chase QQ has a deadly shotgun in hand. Squire takes down Chase QQ though, as the advantage swings over to the 8. Where are they going to be able to get on site? Dog's going to go out. Not going to be able to see much though, as Sky's backing up. But the advantage is clearly on GMU Esports. Sova left alone over in Wine. Has the bomb though, so they haven't lost that. Quite an important piece of util. Dog cleared out everything except for Wine, I believe. So there's still a universe, I guess, because there's still a timeline in which UNT Eagles can win this. Flash is going to go out. Gonna catch the Sova. I'm not sure if they know exactly who is there. They know someone is there, and the Sova still has his dart as well. I think Conman, though, somewhat read it, still holding mid. He knows he really doesn't need to worry about... Is they actually going out here? I think they are. Squire. See if he can find the peak. Darts in middle. That's stopping the peak, but I think they found Ham a little bit through the box there. But it's chasing or Conman that's going to peek out, but it's actually Ham that's going to peek out, get the trade as well. But Conman taken down as well. Humming Bow, lefty in a 1v2 with the Marshall. Picks up the Spectre. Has a good amount of health as well. This is definitely doable. It's going to close the door as well. Maybe not. Decides against it. Bomb's going to go down any seconds. Running out of time. Look at the time. 10 seconds. Flash is going to go out. If that delay him, is going to delay him enough. Shockey's got as well. Humming Bow is left alone. Can he find the headshot? He can't. So Kuma takes down Humming Bow. And they are even once again. They lost the second round. That's going to give GMU Esports a bit of a bye as well. Let's look at their econ. Yeah, this is going to be a Ham, a Phantom. I think Conman's going to Vandal. Chase Q also picking up a Phantom. And all Humming Bow has, or all I guess you could say UNT Eagles has, is the options for some deagles. So they're actually, I think this is a bit of a stack perhaps in mid. No, not really actually, never mind. More of a stack towards B site perhaps. Yeah, they're leaving 2 alone in the A side. Are they going to shut down mid, or are they just going to gamble if they're not going to go mid? I think they're just gambling in this situation. I think, yes, they are just going to be able to complete gamble if they aren't going mid. Looks like it's somewhat going to work out as the initial info is over to the B main. Dog's going to go out as well. That could leave Conman some space. Maybe some space to get some kills. It's Conman finding 2 with that Vandal. Crucial kills for him. Maybe get that. Another flash goes out. Finds 1 with the body shot. Dashes out. And it's Kuma trying to find the second. Unable to do so. Trying to find a 4th kill with the classic. Can he find the ace? He does. He finds the ace with the classic. 2 kills with him. He doesn't even need the Vandal. 2-1 now for GMU Esports. That little B-side take, or that B-side hold, really. That was, they just left completely open, mid completely open. They usually have that Killjoy alarm bot, but they just said, you know what, we think they're going to be, and we're going to trust our intuition. And it worked out just fine. I think this is going to be the first real round of the entire, not necessarily actually, Kuman Smog still holding on to those SMGs, I believe from the second round that they picked up. So over to the A site, UNT goes, and so does the drone go out as well. It's Ham holds the smoke down. Conman finding Andy, putting him in the ground there. That's gonna be the first pick. Makes everything a little bit easier once he has that first pick. Flash goes out. That's gonna give really much information. They're gonna know someone's gonna be in A heaven. It really doesn't do much. They can't really go out with just that information. Syx can try to dash out. Dog's gonna go out. Cat. That's gonna give him even more information. That's gonna tell him they all have to be either B main or A main. Flash is gonna go up, but they start walking backwards. Cross Unity finding Chase QQ. Another nice little pick from him. This time on the Killjoy instead of the Sky. So now they're completely even. As the turret. Not sure if that saw Ham. Not sure if it did. Bomb is still over to the A side, so presumably they're going to be heading towards that A site, but that Splash is going to give him some info. Dog's going to go out, or excuse me, Jellyfish are going to go out. As is it going to be Conman? Talk. Does he find the shots? He isn't able to. Gets a lot of picks though, he's going to dash out. Is the Dart's going to see him, though? It does see him. It's not going to be able to do much, as the attackers have decided to kind of wane a little bit. Can he find some headshots? It's actually Squire to find the headshots through the body, or through the boxes. As Kuma's left alone, and Cadney's taking down my Cross Unity. completely once again in the favor of UNT. Could this be an even scoreline in the future? Still not over yet though. Ham, Dave, and Smog trying to see if they have something to say about it. Gonna get completely blocked off by the Killjoy. Well, he's gonna dash, go into it, or at least not really dash. Gonna charge right into it. Can he find one Sky in the A main? Can he find maybe a lot of util being used? Killjoy turret being used. So is the flash and the dart as well. Not able to find one. Sykes trades him out. Oh, never mind. Nobody traded. I thought. Never mind. I saw Phantom kill. Smog, not the Phantom kill though. Finding Sykes. Thought someone traded out someone, but unable to do so. Smog. Can he find the headshot? Does find a headshot. He's taking down the guns though. Can he find a third? Unable to do so. Took down a lot of guns though. For some reason, I believed Ham got one kill, but no, never mind. So they got 3 kills there. And especially if you look at sort of the type of eco they had, that could be useful. I believe they have a bit of a buy. They do, so it's going to be a full buy for GMU Esports. It'll be a full buy for UNT. I don't believe so. I do not believe so. So they definitely don't have a full buy. I'm not sure what Andy's going to buy. It's going to be a Bulldog. But over at GMU Esports side in the defense, they have the full buy. So I would say, if we're just looking straight, and I would assume, I'm not sure, Roshin doesn't even have we can see here he doesn't even have a turret. So perhaps they've sacrificed a little bit of util for the guns. We'll have to see. May not even really make a difference. They have some guns here. Crossing going to venture out into the B main as it gets smoked. That's going to slow him down a little bit. Look over at Cat as well, though. Humming bow. Starts walking in. He's found some timings, though, on Kuma. Never mind. Kuma finds a headshot before he can do so. He found a nice little timing. But it's not enough to phase Kuma. Over to the B site. I didn't even see that Killjoy on. It goes down. JCQ see he can slow down the push a little bit. It's going to molly them off. If they can just delay as much as they can, this may be a little bit interesting. As the attackers go out, it may be Chase QQ finding a headshot through the smoke. Comment finding another in the hands of Sykes. It's now 2 defenders all alone on the B site. But Comment's the first step, though. So is Andy. Never find. Is he still alive? Yes, he is. Cross Unity alone. Never mind. Ham taken down. Ham taking him down. Cross Unity. I think he found 2 there. Got lost a little. I lost track a little bit there. Lost track of my words as well. But it's 3-2 now. As once again, GMU Esports is ahead. On defense, though, you never know how it can be. Most maps on Valorant are somewhat defense-sided. A lot of teams also prefer defense. I could also play a bit of a sort of mentally as well. Because if you look at how, okay, do we prefer defense? Do we prefer attack? You kind of, you have to try to stay strong in the side that you don't prefer. UNT now making their way over to Cat. M's going to be there to meet him. Yastra, Util as well. They're just walking, though. But look at this. I don't want to switch over just yet. Comman's going to be finding one. It's actually Ham to find with a headshot. We find another. He's going to be holding the angle. Sykes has the knives out. He's going to be impaled for a second. No, but it's Squire to be taken down. But Sykes finds the knives to the face of Ham as they make their way, not onto the A site. It's actually Killjoy alone on the A site. Never mind. 2 other attackers meet him. Kuma finding one, though. And Andy takes down Conman as Kuma finds Sykes. And Andy, though, takes down Kuma. So a little bit of trading there, but it's still in the advantage of GMU Esports. Shockey's going to go down as well to see if he can delay the plant. Drone is going to go out as well. He's going to get sucked in. I hope that doesn't actually do much. They're going to be able to find much. It may think, is it going to see him? Is it going to see him? It doesn't see him. It does, but he shoots it. It may have not seen him, but he shot it. And that's enough to give him all the info in the world. Is there going to be a smoke from the attackers? No, it's just going to let him pop out. Andy left alone on the 1v2. Has the bomb as well. This is still doable. 30 seconds, and in this situation, that's plenty of time. Dark's going to go out. Is that going to catch him? It does. And it actually gets him the kill as well. Nets him the final kill to make it 4v2, or 4-2 Smog, finding Andy. So let's look at the... I always like to see, okay, where are we losing the matches? Where are we winning? Or the rounds, I guess you could say. If we look at the timeline, I think it's fair to say, it's basically just kills. I'm not really sure how many times the bomb has even been planted. That could mean a couple things. Perhaps the defenders are just kind of shutting them out of sight, or the second they try to get onto sight, that's when they shut them down. It really could mean a lot of things. But let's see if UNT, with a bit of another kind of, not complete buy, but I think complete enough, with 4 Vandals in their hands, as they see if they can make their way over to the B side. That's going to clear some angles, not the right angles. They're going to jump out a log. Killjoy still left alive, with the turret as well, giving them the information. It's going to be Chase QQ on the angle. Dart's going to go out, but it's not going to see much. They're a lot closer than you think. Flash is going to go out. Is it going to be Syx that is taken down? Is Chase QQ going to molly off as well to give him a bunch of space and a bunch of advantages as well? Conman over on the A site, but it's Cross Unity to find the first kill. And Kuma traded out, he does. So it's going to be back to the advantage of GMU Esports. They are all three left defender or attackers are over to the B site trying to take B main. They do with the flash as they see if they can maybe find their way onto the B site. Smog and Chase QQ, seeing if they can have something to do about it. Bo, seeing if you can find anybody through the wall. Not going to be able to see much. Dog's going to go out as well. Doesn't see anything at all. So probably going to find Smog. Takes it down before he can actually do much as Chase QQ takes down Squire as well. And so does Andy. Bo finds Chase QQ, but Smog is ready to swing and take him down. Once again, GMU Esports find another round. I'm not really sure if the eco, I think if we kind of calm it down a little bit and kind of analyze what UNT is doing, see if we can maybe find for ourselves what they could be doing wrong. I'm not really sure. I mean, they're not really in that default. I think most of the time their default essentially consists of perhaps maybe just one person lurking, perhaps maybe a guy trying to see if he can go up cat, go up B main. Sometimes it works. I believe Cross Unity actually able to find a couple kills with that. So it's not like it isn't working in some respect, but I mean, if we look at really the only numbers, I mean, we're getting kills, but the only numbers that matter are really at the ones from the top. It's 5-2, so something has to change. I think somewhat it has changed. They have all grouped up over in A main. Cross Unity is going to get dogged. I'm not sure how many Kuma saw. Bit of a weird turret. Not really sure exactly what's doing, because Sky is kind of in the middle there. Pretty sure they probably won't be going for the turret in that situation. But they're just going to wait it out. Perhaps they're trying to bait them out. Maybe because they know that Cross Unity likes to play alone. Maybe likes to play the bait. I'm not sure. But they are all together in this specific situation. Get this little swing off Sky. I'm not sure who's going to swing first. It's going to be Conman. That's swing first. Dash out as well. Kuma swings it well. But it's going to be one kill exchange. Dart's going to go out as well. Flash is going out, but they're not really behind it. They're just staying in A main. The smoke's there to deter them. Syx seeing he has a deadly deagle. Deadly deagle coming with the deadly phantom. Syx not really able to land many shots. Ham finding the headshot on Squire. Ham finding a second as well. It's now all alone. Andy finding one shot on Ham as he was left alone. Can he find, jumps off, finds the kill on Conman, but Kuma's right behind him. And it's now another round win for GMU Esports as they are somewhat well ahead now. 4 rounds standing between UNT and GMU. So we also like to look at kind of the Killjoy alts, kind of what they can do, especially on Ascent. We have the exact same alts on both sides, but they both serve completely different purposes. If UNT wants to, I think that's what they're kind of looking for here. Let's look if the Sova can even respond to it. So Sova's 1 away from his ult over on the B bomb side. So if he gets 1 and the Killjoy decides to use his ult, that's going to be able to be very easily countered. So over to the B bomb site. Never mind, they haven't really gone too close. Sova Drone's going to clear the angles for them. Smog holding the darts out, but if we look up, I'm not going to switch just yet, but if we look up on the mini-map, it's Conman and Kuma making their way all the way through A site. Dart's going to go out. That could get him off some angles. He's lined. I don't even think he needs the soap ball. He's lined up for it with his shockies. So there it is. He's going to show it up. Is he going to be able to get with this with? Is he able to get it? Perhaps it's that one shot. Can he get the second? Is that enough? He takes it down. He doesn't even need to use his Killjoy or his soap ult. Conman from behind. Is Kuma be able to follow up as well? He does get Cross Unity. He's going to be finding the advantage. Flash goes out. Doesn't find anybody. He might have seen the Sova. They are now in a bit of a pincer. But look at this. Bow. Dual lurks here from both teams, netting them both kills. And I think it's still somewhat weird. Bow going making his way up through market as Kuma still in B main somewhat. Bow beating them up. Dog's going to go out.
30 seconds
I've
left.
never seen a round quite like this as they finally make their way onto the A site, or on the B site. Syx going to peek out. It's going to be the first kill for him. He only needs 2 more for the bomb. He almost finds a headshot, but Smog finding 3 that round. Nice little round from him. He finds his Sova ult, but not even needing to use it. Needs his shockies. That's all it is. And the Killjoy ult seems so promising without the Sova ult. Sova, or Smog in this case, found a way to take it down nonetheless. Let's look at how many, let's step away from Valorant for a second. Let's see how many people are watching. 17 viewers. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it, especially it is somewhat late. I think we got homework. We got a lot of things we can do. Let's see some hype in the chat. Let's see who everybody's representing. I think we got some players or from some viewers from both teams. Let's see if everybody's let's see who everybody's representing. Let's see who everybody. Ooh, actually, Smog. Can he find one? Finds the tag. Can he find the kill? Finds the. Never mind. It's Calm Man to find this. Steals the kill away from Smog. As GMU Esports once again gone the advantage. So usually, I think especially in those early rounds, it was UNT that was finding the picks, or the early picks. But this time it's kind of swung over back. The pendulum swung over to GMU Esports. Back to B site they go. They're liking the B site somewhat. I would say... I'm not really too sure what I would say, actually. They're just kind of chilling in B main. Clearly have the save. Is he missing? There he is. There it is. Finally takes on the turf. Flash goes out. Not going to see much. Defenders are somewhat tucked. They're going to try to use the dog to see if they can find anything. Any holes in the defense. Ham holding the smoke there. Flash goes out. That's going to push the Ham a bit off the angle. He's going to swing out again. Can he find the first shot? Finds two shots, and Chase UQ follows up as Syx is left all alone, but it's not going to matter. Smog takes him down, and we have GMU Esports well ahead on Ascent. I'm not actually too sure who picked this map. Pretty sure it was UNT. UNT on their own map pick. Getting obliterated so far. I always like to say their quote, anything can happen and so often does. That can definitely ring true for Valorant. Anything can happen. I believe GMU Esports, I think a couple rounds or a couple games ago, I believe they were 8-1 down and they brought it all the way back to overtime. So UNT is definitely not out by any means. So they're looking, okay, here we go. So it's somewhat what I suggested, I guess. Obviously they didn't hear me. But I believe they're somewhat looking for a bit of a default now. We got 2 people over to the B side, more really for tiles, as 3 are lined up in A main. I think it's leaning more towards A. I believe the bomb is on the A side, yes, in the hands of Astra. So I would say maybe an A take, maybe a late A take, maybe if you can see find some information, maybe find some picks down mids, or maybe B main. We'll have to see how this round plays out. But Conman and Kuma are playing together as the flash is going to go out, and Conman peeks. He's going to dash away, though. Dash out of danger, really. Not really dashed away. He's still in the angle. Finds the second kill. Kuma trying to follow up on Syx. He's going to pull out his knives. Ham on the other side of the map trying to find one. Syx finding the kill with the classic. Is it going to be Kuma to follow up, though? With Syx also dashes away. Cross Unity, making it a little bit easier, though. As the calm that happens really after the storm there. We got a lot of kills in quick succession there. And now we've kind of found a little bit of calm now. How many guns in the hands of the attackers, though? They still have that classic, obviously. Not really able to do much with it. Left. Actually, never mind. Unity has the only one with the Vandal. Kuma takes him down, though. So it's now all on Syx with the... Never mind. I thought he would have picked up the Vandal. I think he was trying to. But it's Kuma to find the body shots and the kill. And it's going to be, once again, another round for GMU Esports. Now, as I was saying, I think I yelled it. At least I was trying to get hype in the chat. AVGL this is going to be the first round. This is, I think, essentially the biggest Valorant conference or league, whatever you want to call it, in North America. It is a $10,000 prize, and I think, especially with that first round, or for that first game, I keep confusing round and game, but especially with that first game, you want to have a good start to the season. It's more than just, you know, points, It's not really bragging rights either. It's kind of having a good mental for the rest of the season. A good opening can really make your season a good one. And I think GMU Esports, especially with AVGL, they have played before in some other leagues, but so far, they're finding success on Ascent, and with it, success on AVGL. So, on the A site they go. I think this is the first real A take they've had for some time, as they find that A site is completely clear for them, and the bomb is gonna go down. There it is, so we have a rare 5v5 retake scenario. As Calm Man, if we keep an eye on him, don't forget about him, he's wrapping around. I'm not sure exactly what he's afraid of. I believe it is the turret that is to his left. Is he trying to smoke it? He is going to smoke it. Look at this. Smoke is going to go up. That's going to give him the free reign to get the kill on Syx, but it's actually crossing to trade out. That was a nice little play from them, but it's not really enough. JCQ bravely goes through the wall. Unable to find much, though. As the defuse starts to go out, they're going to have to push the wall. The wall becomes detrimental as Smog finds 3 that round. That smoke, or I guess the wall, was meant to kind of cut him off, and it becomes way more detrimental in that situation than anywhere else. So, 10-2 at half. No cap, great Molly. I'm not really sure exactly which one he's referring to, but it was well played. Oh, actually, I think it was the molly that goes right here into wine. That was well played from him. He's been practicing that with the killjoy ult kind of in tandem. That pushes them out into the killjoy ult, so well played from them. So, A main, or B main, is where GMU Esports go. As they switch over the attack, they have 8 rounds in between UNT. And I think they are somewhat comfortable with this. If they win this first round, they should somewhat guarantee the second round. I say guarantee, but UNT lost the initial second round in the first half, so you never know. But if whoever wins this one should be able to get that second round. So it could be GMU Esports solidifying their position, or it could be UNT seeing if they can find their way to crawl back the mountain. That is 8 rounds ahead of them. So, here we go. Out of the B site, they go, dashes backwards, still has the frenzy in hand. Not gonna be able to see much. Darts go out. Hummingbo finds Kuma. Unable to do much, though. Syx finds one, but so does Hummingbo. A little bit of a reversal on Conman as he's taken him down. It's only going to be 1 kill for the attackers, as it's going to be 10-3 for the first round on the defense side for UNT. Could this be, like I said, the first step of 1,000, or the first step of 8,000, I guess you could say? It's going to be 8 rounds, now down to 7. 10-3 now on first half, or on second half now. Over to the A site they go this time. Bit of a... See, actually, yeah, bit of a... No, never mind. I thought it was going to be a force up. Never mind. Bit of a force for UNT, but you expect that since they won the first half, or the first round. Pretty expected from them. Nothing too fancy there. Are they actually going to back off? So they know there's no one B main. They know nothing really else. Sai's going to get targeted. Trying to find it. He's going to get swung by 3 people. Maybe finds one, does find one. Syx finding another, and Andy finding comments. It's going to be a complete trade, but Squire makes it easier as the bomb is going to go down on A main, or A site. So this is still definitely doable for GMU Esports. But if I had to guess, as long as that doesn't happen, whoo, Smog. Oh, if he watches that in the VOD, he's going to be a little bit scared how close he was to death. Dog's going to go out through A main. Let's see if he can see anything. Dart's going to go out as well. But that spot someone. It is going to spot someone. Can he find the kill on Ham? It's now David, or Smog, excuse me, left alone with the 29 health. I think he's just going to let the defuse go out as Hummingbo takes him down. It's 10-4. So there it is, the second round. Somewhat guaranteed, as it is finally taken down. So now, the pendulum, in terms of eco, should now swing over to GMU Esports as they find themselves on the first buy. It should be, if they played it correct, and I think they have, a full buy for GMU Esports. Full Vandals, 4 Phantoms, whatever you need, and full util as well to boot. Alright. Bomb is down on the A side, so that somewhat signifies a bit of an A take, or at least leaning A. So I think here we actually, if we kind of slow it down and talk about kind of not just screaming out what's happening, Chasey Hugh actually does find Hummingbo, but Squire trades it out. It's going to be even once again. Actually, Conrad making his way through mid. Going through the smoke, bravely ventures all the way through. Is he going to go all the way into CT as he is? Is he going to stop there? I think he is going to stop there. Okay, so he stopped there. I'm not really sure exactly. A lot of things can be done with this. You find the Sova, though. Squire has no clue how deep he is. Finds Squire as the GMU Esports, the deficit takes UNT. Can they get traded out? It's going to dash away, though. Can he find the headshot? No. So it is. The deficit falls to nil as it's even once again. But not much info, though. They still have the smokes and the flashes ready to take the A site. It's all up to Syx with the Vandal. Takes down the dart. Is he going to swing it? He does, but it's Kuma to punish him for it as the bomb perhaps going to be taken down onto the A side. It's going to be on Jenny. So, 3-2 retake. Looking like GMU Esports taking their first round of the second half. Andy alone in A heaven. As he gets flashed out, he's going to peek it. He does get peeked. Can he find the headshot? He does find the headshot, but it's the body shot to kill. It's now once again cross unity. He's been accurate. He's been very accurate, but Kuma doesn't need to be accurate. He's got him right behind him to the spine. A headshot, really to the back of the head, actually. And it's Kuma finding another headshot on Andy. Astra taken down. And so is it with, or so with Andy is the hope for the retake. 11-4. We're getting edging closer and closer to the match point for GMU Esports. Let's see, let's do some quick maths, I guess. Oh, got a bit of a question mark. I'm not sure Is there not supposed to be a gap in back yet? But it got me out. I'm not really too sure, so I'm not really sure what that referring to. So timeout. So I'm actually gonna rest as well. I hope you guys enjoying the cast. Let's see how many viewers we got. 16 viewers. We got Zeri saying UNT wins. Common is like every other insta-locking jet snoring. Yeah, anyone live in Nova, says Master Matt. UNT says Eric Hart. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out. I know perhaps obviously you always want to be in your own Twitch stream, so it's always nice to have people from both teams here to kind of meet up with yeah, people from both teams. Always just nice. It's always see good support for both teams. It makes it a little bit more fun for me, as I obviously try to remain as unbiased as I can. But, you know, I think there's that little part of me that wants GMU Esports to win, as I am, of course, a student there. But I guess you guys keep me honest when you guys come join us, and we appreciate it. So timeout is about to end. As CF UNT, not sure what they discussed there. You really, it's always interesting. I always wish we sometimes had access to the discussion, not just here, but in pro play as well. It's always interesting to see like kind of what they would talk about, especially if they're at a deficit. Maybe they, yeah, quite a big deficit. But it's, I'm sure it's always somewhat interesting to see kind of what they're talking about. So a bit of a default from both sides this time. Not really much aggression anywhere, really, just yet. Maybe a little bit on the A side, on the B side as well. Smog making his way up. Not really, actually, just kind of making his way through mid. Drone's gonna go out. Could that be for mid, or is that gonna be for Cat? Chase QQ's bullets are gonna be for Hummingbow as he takes him down, though. Makes it a little bit easier for themselves as he takes B main. Doing that same thing that Cross Unity has been doing in the first couple rounds. As actually, I think Conman's actually found a little bit of a hole, a little bit of a gap in UNT's defense. Puma's gonna throw out the jellyfish as Chase QQ finds another. But Cross Unity's going to be trading it out. Conman maybe find the kill on Andy. Is he going to smoke those out as they make their way onto the A site? Is he going to make his way, tries to crouch under it, tries to Indiana Jones under it. He's not going to need to grab his hat, he doesn't even make it under. So, looking like GMU Esports here. As the attackers become the defenders on the A site. They're just chilling, really. I think Conman's going to be a bit lonely, as they are both over at A Heaven. This is becoming very difficult for UNT. That makes it almost impossible. Smog takes down Cross Unity with the shockeys. Conman's gonna dash out, finds the body shot though. Can he find the headshot? Almost finds the headshot, but Smog finds the body shot onto Psyx, and it's gonna be 12-4. Match point for GMU Esports for the first round, or for the first game, for the first map, really. I guess you could say, to be very precise, for the first map in AVGL in the first game of the season.
Should I play some stars in this reality?
21 views, we just jumped up. Thank you guys so much. I was just saying how I appreciate everybody, and I really, really do. Another timeout. I'm not sure by who. So that's going to be... Oh, was the first one by the attackers? No, I thought it was going to be another timeout. Never mind. Never mind. I'm looking at something completely off. Start making their way. Maybe the dog doesn't really give them too much. They're not really going to... They're going to have to clear this themselves. Yeah, so the dart's going to go out. That's going to tell them that they're not that deep in. Squire trying to see if he can find anybody with the Aries. Not really going to be able to do much. That also clues me in that the buy isn't really the best. Killjoy ult goes down. Just going to wait it out. All they got to do is just wait it out right there. Is Squire going to see if he can tank it? Not really. He's going to back off now. Smoke should go out any second. And so should the attackers as they start to go out. He's going to get tagged though. Is Kuma maybe actually responding and finding Andy? I believe he was tagged, but it doesn't look like it mattered. So they are on B site. As Conman makes his way out through mid. He's making his way. Now he's past mid. Really, he's going to be into Mark. He's going to be in a great position to maybe find Psyx. Does find Psyx, the headshot. To the back of his head. Can he get taken down? Yes. Hummingbow takes him down. Makes it a little bit easier. So, Squire is going to throw out those jellyfish. As the flashes, as well as the everything goes out. Smog finding the opposite ultimate, and Kuma finding 3 that round to finish it off. It is GMU Esports taking the first round, or the first map, in the first map, or the, I'm tripping over my words, they find the first map in the first game of the season for AVGL. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is going to be split. Let me just confirm real quick. I believe if they don't protest, that's pretty much confirmation. And so there we go. I believe if that indicates command switching over. That's going to be them going to be going over to the attackers and UNT going over to the defenders. So let me just chill out. Let me catch my breath a little bit. Hopefully you guys are enjoying my casting. Yeah, let me just catch my breath as we get ready for the map 2.
Yo, deadly.
All right, welcome back. I think somebody started flaming in the chat, so I do apologize. That you are correct. I just confirmed with Unity that she is a girl, so my apologies for messing up the pronouns there. That is my fault. I forgot to confirm the pronouns. So yeah, I will be calling her she. So my apologies. All right. So, but regardless, enough apologies. We are back onto Split for the second map, and I don't remember exactly who picked. I believe it was GMU Esports. Actually, let me put up the numbers real quick. More apologies, I guess you could say. All right, let me put that. So it's going to be 1 for GMU Esports. Oh, that's Unity. Yeah, I do also always want to thank the media manager, because genuinely, some of the things he does, like, he makes everything so easy. All I have to do is essentially just type in a number. He is Hobo with Bacon, or Vinny, as we call him. So thank you guys. Thank you so much to him for making this whole thing possible. I used to think that I was good enough to be the media manager, but holy crap, when I saw what he does, oh my goodness. Like, he does way more than I think a lot of people give him credit for. So very, very big thank you to him. And if I also want to do some other plugs, GMU Esports also is at this current moment at Twitch. If you love to watch some insane Smash players, go to GMU Esports on Twitch, and you'll see what is called Bring More Setups, BMS, as it is referred to, and you'll see some of the best players in Virginia dueling it out to see who's the best Smash player. I think it's a weekly tournament. Yes, it is a weekly tournament that is played here at GMU Esports every week on Friday, and it happens to overlap today. And I believe they are still streaming over at GMU Esports, like I said, on Twitch. So if you have some time, go check them out. It's we got some awesome commentators as well over there. I can hear them. I'm not sure if you guys can hear them as well, but they're literally basically next to me. But enough about Smash. Let's get back to Valorant. So we are here on Split. I always like to see Split. I think Split is probably one of my favorite maps besides Haven to commentate, because it's so much to do with, there's so much, I guess you could say, like, it's almost mental in a way. I think if you look at sort of how each team plays it, every single team kind of approaches it differently. I think some teams, maybe you could say, go full on for defense, just kind of try to see if they can become an absolute wall on defense, just go for that 12-0 scoreline and see if they can just get that one score or that one round on attack. Some of the teams I've seen, I think if I remember correctly, some of the earlier comps on Split were very dependent on where you were going to start. I think if I remember correctly, some teams even had 2 comps, where one team if they start on defense, they would have one comp, and if they start on attack, they would have another. But I think the comp is heading over to the A site, as Psyx is going to start backing off, but it's Chase Q that's right onto the A site as they flood their way, and Bomb should go. Actually, never mind. They're not really flooding their way. They're just going to be kind of waiting in A main, actually. What is this, actually? I'm not really too sure what they're doing. So they're going to maybe make their way up towards ramp. Flash goes out. That's going to give him the rain a kill. Surely it does. Can he find the second as well? Squire trades it out, and so does Andy. Smog finding another as well. It's completely even, but Smog finds a second. It is now in the deficit of UNT on the A-bomb site. Chamber trying to see if he can find one, though. He maybe make it a little bit easier. Hummingbow swings out. Not be able to do time much. Find some body shots to himself. As Chamber, maybe see if he can find his way around on the A-bomb site. Maybe can he find a cheeky little defuse. Uma, as well as Smog, make their way out. Chasing Q right behind him, and it's Hummingbow left alone. No, excuse me, it's Psyx left alone in the 1v3 in a horrible situation. Not really sure what to do. See if he can find some shots, finds the kill, and Smog takes him down, though. 3 kills for him that round. GMU Esports finds the first round on Split. So once again, I believe, actually, no, never mind, not once again. UNT was the first ones to, I guess, the first ones to strike in this series, as they found the first round over on Ascent, but it's a completely new map now. As GMU Esports now are 1-0 up, finding the pistol. So, I mean, theoretically, once again, we've said it before, but it didn't really pan out necessarily in the first round. Theoretically, GMU Esports should be able to get this round. I would assume, actually. Chase QQ getting ready for a little something. Satcheling out, knocking out the, hopefully that was, I was hoping for a little something there. bit more flashy than it ended up being. Grenade's gonna go out, Comment dashing out as well, finds a headshot. Smog finding another as well. A site is completely left open as they get ready for the plan. There it is. Chase QQ still with the aggression. See if he can find anybody. Smog following up as well. Not really sure what Smog is shooting at. And I think they both know that they're in ladders, and they find two. Chase QQ finding one, and Kuma right there as well. 2-0, 2 quick rounds. GMU Esports, the aggression that they're showing here is just overwhelming UNT so far. Very, very early in the game. Nothing too fancy just yet. I think I remember, what's that quote, you know, it's not over until the fat lady sings. I guess hasn't really even started yet. So it's not really even counting. 2-0 for now, as we get the first buy round on the UNT side. They got full guns, full rifles, as Conman is the only one to have a rifle on the GMU Esports side. Humming bow. Alone, though. Let's see if he can, how he fares against maybe a quadruple swing. He's going to decide against it. Gets flashed out, smoke down as well. He's going to get dash around him. He's going to be behind you. He does. Chase QQ finds the first kill in the third round. It's going to be a bit of a retake scenario now as the bomb goes down. Even more aggression. Just the quickness from GMU Esports is getting him on the site in no time. Psyx, though, finding Ham. Can Comment trade it out? No. Psyx finding the second kill. So now it's going to be deficit for GMU Esports. UNT at the advantage. Trying to see if he can find anything. He does find Kuma through the smoke. 3 kills for him. Now he's going to continue on in the terror. Chase QQ does make it a little bit easier, though. Andy taken down. Bomb's going to get tapped. Psyx, he's going to go through the smoke. Smog. Is it his smoke? Is it his smoke? Smog is taken down by 4th kill for Psyx. It's all up to Chase QQ. Can he get taken down? He does, and Cross Unity is the one to do it. It's going to be the first round for UNT on split. Ooh, I like the aggression, though, from GMU Esports. Well, I like to call that lightning war. Back in World War II, the Germans running. Maybe I shouldn't talk about that. Never mind. I don't want to get... Maybe we shouldn't talk about history. Regardless, I'm going to get fired. But regardless, that lightning war, lightning rounds is what we're seeing now from GMU Esports.
That works.
I'm not sure if GMU Esports would like to be compared to the Germans in World War II. Regardless, they're very, very fast rounds on their part. I'm not sure how many kills they got. I believe it was 3. No, I think it was actually 2. So, UNT should be able to buy up. We're going to get our first real, I just say real, quote-unquote, real round on split. So over to the mid side, they go. Mid side. In mid, they go. 3-man taking the space. So it's going to be a nice little default. Very basic default. 3 mid, 1 on A, 1 on B. Very basic. Gives them all the space, gives them all the info in the world. I think right now it's in the advantage of GMU Esports. Flash goes out. It's going to be Psyx to be taken down. Finds a headshot in the flying con man. Can he find a second? He does. Smog on the other side of the map. Finding one, though. Can he swing out? Can he find a third? He isn't. So it's going to be equal now. As basically everybody's kind of split up here. The attackers, probably the most. As Chase QQ is left alone. He's somewhat low as well, and he's taken down for it. Squire taking down 1. Smog finds Squire, but Andy trades it out. It's now all onto Ham. As he has the Phantom. As he walks up all the way in T side. Not sure if anybody really knows where anybody is. Obviously, the defenders know where each other are. But it's going to be Ham. I think they're kind of holding their cross here. But if Ham hugs the left side, he should be able to find Andy here.
30 seconds left.
He's going to see the barrel. He's going to go where one is. Finds the headshot. Is he going to grab the gun? Or he's going to grab... Obviously, he's going to grab the bomb. He's going to back out. He's going to find out. He's going to swing it. He finds the headshot. It's never mind. It's Cross Unity to find the headshot. She gets the final kill and makes it 2-2. So back to, I think, a eco rounder. Are both teams able to buy up? No, they are not. So, never mind. Not back to an even round. It's going to be UNT that's going to be ahead in this situation in terms of the economy. Taking Econ 101 for them, as they are completely even in terms of scoreline, but not in terms of guns. 5-man over to the A site. Some util as well. Maybe that might deter them. Doesn't look like it. Chase QQ just running up. He has the... Never mind. Doesn't have anything at all as he finds... Ooh, is he going to flash? I think they're getting ready. It doesn't really deter them that Chase QQ, their comrade in arms, is taken down. They're going to keep going. Psyx has the op, I believe. Is he going to find that? Never mind. Cogman finds the headshot, but not the frag. Ham's the one to find the frag. Can they find the body shot of the Psyx? They are. So it's now open A site except for Andy. But they're not committing to it just yet. They're waiting. They're being patient with this. Andy, of course, is going to be calling that. They're seeing, if I believe they think there's nobody on A site. I think they're just waiting for them to push. The attackers are essentially waiting for the defenders to push them in a bit of a bizarre turn of events. But nobody's going to push as long as Andy is on the A site telling them, hey, they're still not on site. Right now, yes, so they're just holding angles. Flash is going to go out in A main. Andy, is he going to remain tucked here? Is he going to peek this? He's going to peek it, and he's going to get taken down by Smog. A quick shot from him to the head. And now, on man, is he going to find Human Bow? Humming Bow, he is going to find him. It's now all alone. Squire finds some body shots, but not the frag. He's going to back off. Going to be Slow's going to go out. I'm not really too sure what he's going to be able to do, and that confirms my fears. Ham takes him down. And so once again, the attackers on split are actually ahead. Let's look at some of the alts here. So we've got the Raze ult on the attack side, and we have the Astra ult. Astra ult is always nice and good for an eco. I don't think they're going to use it just yet. They could use it maybe for a post plant, but you know that kind of goes, rolls with the punches with that in that sense. But I would assume the Raze ult can definitely get them onto site, especially with this sort of a B explosion, perhaps. Maybe walk up as deep as you can, and then just go out basically. Chase QQ just dashes or satchels out with his ult in hand. On the defense side. Speaking of the defense side, they're going to be a bit of a beat or a mid-take. Complete aggression thrown them. Finds the headshot. Chasing you finding two, though. Chasing you finding a fourth. And all of them. Almost all of them. Comment is the final kill there. But he finds one with the grenade. I thought that was the ace. But no, it's going to be 4 kills for him. 1 with the grenade, 3 with the rifles. Quick rounds even when they're not even taking sights. 4-2 now. GMU Esports once again ahead. So back to what we were discussing with the alts. If we look back towards the defenders, they have the Astra ult. I'm not really too sure exactly what to do in terms of sort of like, kind of don't want to just use it at the start of the round, obviously, unless you're doing some, insane play, some insanity. I would usually use it for retake, using something for that, maybe perhaps like as a deterrent to go super deep after the retake. I don't know, but I don't think it's going to be too useful unless they're actually on the retake scenario. Is Chase UQ finds one, finds the jet, dashing away from him. Not able to do anything with that. Chase QQ now pulls out his good old buddy. He's going to be able to clear as much as he can. Flash goes out. That's going to give him the angle as well. Chase QQ should be able to have the angle here as Chamber and Jet are all alone on the A site. I shouldn't say alone. That's kind of a miss. Not really alone if they're together. But look at this. Actually, I didn't even notice myself. Look at this. Chase QQ. Come on. There we go. Smog has made his way out onto the B site. I'm not sure if he knows that Reyna is very close. He's a lot closer than you think, Sunshine. Very, very close. They don't know either of themselves. He's going to be a rude awakening. The second that the attackers start to cross, is it going to be Smog to be taken down? It's not. Cross Unity gets taken down. Unfortunate for her. As now the attackers make their way onto the A or onto the B bomb site. Wall's going to go up to give him all the space in the world. As well as QQ sees the body running through mid. Is the kill in his future?
30 seconds left.
I think they call me a bit of a psychic now. Is he going to get the kill? He's just waiting. And he gets the kill. He's going to drop down as well. Doesn't know that there's somebody to his left. Oh, no. A little bit of an awkward situation there as Hummingbird finds one. Chasing you finds another. It's going to be a 2v4 now. Smog finds the final kill. Or no, never mind. It's Psyx. Going to be the second kill. Is Hummingbird finds one, actually. Gets flashed out. Looks away from it, though. 5 shots. 3 kills left. Only really need 1. And never mind, as he backs off. So we're chill. Be a save. I think it's looking more of a save, perhaps. You don't have really much time, so it is going to be looking a little bit more of as a save. Not sure if they really... Yeah, so they kind of do kind of need a save here. All right, so a lot of craziness happened that round. We're kind of ending a little bit of a moment of calm here. Waste the dash for some reason. Oh, yeah, you don't have to buy it. Never mind. But, okay, so if anything, if absolutely anything, we can definitely say that... Oh, there we go. Never mind. So timeout is going to be called in by LFT Deadly, the coach from UNT Eagles. I mean, this gives us a little bit of time to look at the chat. Obviously, we are a bit on delay here, but let's look at it. So, anything interesting? Red Percussionist, let's go. Thank you. Casting on point, Kevin Jimenez, thank you so much for that. Kyler Topa, yo, thank you. Honestly, I don't know. Everybody, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I think what time? We got 9:53, so it's not even that early. Usually the matches are a little bit earlier, around 8 p.m., but this one is 9 p.m. So thank you guys so much. Really, I do appreciate it. It always warms my heart to see Valorant. Such a young esport attracting so much attention. I think a lot of it, I think, at least me personally, I think it somewhat caught me by surprise. I don't think I was surprised that it became, you know, a big esport, but how quickly it did so. I think, you know, almost right out of the bat, people were making Discords, people were making leagues. There was even a pro league, essentially, you know, almost instantly. It really is an interesting thing at, you know, how good Riot is at making esports. I'm not sure if you can say that it's overtaken CSGO. I don't want to get into that debate. But I would say at the very minimum, it has become a bit of an equal. And I think both these esports share so many similarities, and I think a lot of crossover from communities as well. And so, yeah, just all that whole spiel is basically just a big thank you to everybody showing up today. And a big thank you to the teams, though. That's the real thank you for making this such an interesting match. As the attackers go onto the A site, but Syx punishing Conman. I think he found a body shot somewhere in there as he is able to find the second body shot to take him down. JQQ, seeing if he can push Syx off the angle. He does push him off the angle. But Hummingbo has something to say about it, as he's left alone on the A site. But Andy, seeing if he can do anything about it. A little bit of a moment of calm once again. A little bit of a pause now, as they're seeing if he can find maybe an opening. They are on the deficit. They are definitely just waiting. Flash goes out. That's not going to see anything at all, as Hummingbo is tucked. Smog makes it even, though. Over on the B bomb side, more in the B heaven area. Makes it even. So that's going to clue the attackers to start rotating over to the B bomb site. But so does Chamber. Syx is there to meet him. Can he find a nice little angle here? Marshall in hand. Maybe the headshot in the future? No. So he's going to start backing off now. Bomb is going to go down as well any second here. Cross Unity, he's trying to see if she can find anything through the smokes. Not being able to do much. As Marshall in hand. I don't think Marshall's the best gun for this, especially in the situation that they're in. 4v4 on the retake. Definitely not out of it just yet. But they have now grouped up in B heaven. They're going to see if they can clear out behind them. That's just going to waste more time, as we can see, there's nothing there. They can't see that, though. Peeking out through the smoke is Ham as he finds a headshot and a second headshot on Andy. Making it far easier for them, but Syx has a reply for them, and so does him. Hummingbo, can actually Syx finds one. Almost trying to find the body shot, he does. It's going to be the defuse going down now. Is it going to be ChaseQQ that holds his nerve? He's going to peek out. Is it going to be Syx that actually taken down ChaseQQ, holding his nerve and finding the body shots that he needed there. Making it 2-6 now. Almost gets taken down, doesn't get taken down. And there we go. Almost a very, very close round. For a moment there, UNT, I think, thought they had it. If they had just figured out where that raise was, they would have been able to get it. So back to a default they go. Both teams, I guess. Well, not really both teams. I think UNT opting for a bit of a stack, or a little bit, not a stack, but a little bit more a heavy tactic here. As I think, yes, definitely GMU Esports in a very kind of flat default here. Just 1-3-1 default, very normal, very chill, I guess you could say. I believe it is Gambit who kind of pioneered this. Not sure exactly when. I think it was actually not in the past champions, but I think it was actually not when Ascend won, but it was actually when Gambit actually won the VCT. I'm not sure if that was Open Challenger. I don't remember.
I've got your
But
trail.
in the meantime, the defenders have lost a man and have lost another one. It's Squire, as well as Cross Unity, and Common finds Andy as well. So in that whole spiel, they have found their kills they needed, and they have found the bomb site that they've needed. Bomb's going to go down any second. Never mind. It's going to take a little bit longer than a second, as Ham running over with the bomb through B main. Popping some smokes down as well. ChaseQQ lining up with Kuma. Yeah, look at this. I mean, look at all they really have to do. They have Crossfire there. Not really a crossfire, but double swing, I guess you could say. I'm not really sure what to call that. A stack? Perhaps you could say a stack there, stack there. It's really not much that the attackers now can do. ChaseQQ finds the first kill. Flash goes out. That's going to give him the space. Is ChaseQQ going to try to see if he can find the second kill? Oh, it's going to go out. That's going to push him off the angle. It's going to clue him into where he is, and Kuma is going to find the kill as Hummingbo is taken down. ChaseQQ and Kuma with a nice little synergy play there. 2-7 now. UNT not finding an answer for GMU Esports. It's an interesting thing is, though, that GMU Esports, like, I guess you could say that the way they play Split is so quick. But at the same time, they can just do a complete 180 and then go into those very slow, very methodical defaults where they're very slow mid, very slow A, seeing if they can find some information here, information there. And I think it's that adaptability that that GMU Esports is using to be able to find these rounds. Hummingbow finds the knives, though. Is he going to use it this round? No? No, he is not. So, again, moment of calm. Again, they've gone into that methodical, calm play as they make their way out of the B site. I think they've given them space, though. So, theoretically, what I see in the future, once again, I was making a joke that I was psychic, but what I see in the future, logically, if I had to guess, is going to be an explosion onto the B bomb site, especially if they take down Hummingbow. So here comes the explosion. Conman making his way onto the bomb site. Has the bomb as well. Hummingbow has something to say about it as he takes down the Raze in Chase QQ with the headshot. Finding a second as well, but Conman finds the trade as they should be able to find the bomb going down. There it is. So 4v2 retake as the attackers become the defenders once again. Sayak seeing he can find an angle. Not really. She's going to hold it. Flash is going to go out from Cross Unity. I think she may be trying to get it. Maybe Ham, or not Ham. That's my team. Andy going out as the defenders slowly make their way out onto the bomb site. Sayak seeing if he can find someone. Has the up. Wall's going to go up as well. That's going to make it really easy. Conman, he's going to make a nice little signature play of Jet. Flash goes out. Should be able to see under him. Finds the body shots, but doesn't find the kill. It's Sayak that finds the kill. 4v2 now. Bomb's going to get mollied off Andy. Andy, is he going to hold his nerve? He's going to jump off it, though, but he's going to be taken off. Sayak's taken down. It's going to be a 1v1. Kuma, is the bomb going down? It doesn't matter. Finds the body shot, but the bomb explodes right into his face. As Sayak finds 3 kills, but he's unable to find the defuse. 2-8 for GMU Esports, well ahead now. Unity, no, UNTD to FF, come on. Let's have some faith, guys. I believe, man, even though I'm not even, you know, I like to stay unbiased, but, you know, I think in these situations, I want the fight, you know, I want the competition. It's always more fun to cast an 11-11 game in the last moments, the dying moments of the game. So come on, let's get some hype for Unity. Come on, even though I'm GMU, let's get some hype in the chat for Unity. Come on. They need you here more than ever. So they're back over to the B bomb site. Hummingbow, a little bit of an off angle now. Hopefully he doesn't dash into the bomb or into the box to his left. The smoke is going to give him a bit of a... Is he going to go through it? He does go through it. Can he find second? He's going to dash out. He's going to start running away. Can he make his way out onto the bomb site? He does. So he's going to hold the wall as the attackers are flooding onto the B bomb site. They're going to commit to it. So they're just waiting. Hummingbow's waiting. If he peeks out right now, can he find one? He's not able to do so. Kuma finds a headshot. So it's going to be even now. A 4v4 retake onto the B bomb site. They're going to back off, completely back off, actually. There's going to be no one on the B bomb site. They're going to use as much util as they can. Let's see what they got. Let's see if they got the Raze ult and they got the Astra util. So that is very... I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, though. They can't just spam it because they don't have... Or no, they do have an Astra, so they... Interesting, actually. I'm not really sure if I agree with this too much. Bomb is going to start getting defused. Never mind. Ham finds Andy. Bomb is still not really being able to be defused. Never mind. They're smarter than I am, but they're still on the deficit. Hummingbow make it very deficit. Conman finding his way all the way around. Is he going to be able to be taken down? He's still alive. Cross Unity. She's going to have to back out of it. Not even able to find the kill. It's 2-9, and it's going to be almost 10-2. Same situation they found on Ascent. There we go. See, that's why I disagreed with it, but GMU Esports is a lot smarter than I am. They find the round when I, for a moment, thought they were going to lose it out there. I think they were at a deficit as well. But regardless, UNT unable to do much there as GMU Esports find the 9-2 scoreline. And also find that they have a Raze ult. So, you know, could do a lot with that. Could do a lot with down mid, perhaps down B main. B main has been working out for them. But I think they're going to go for a bit of a default this time. So down mid they go, somewhat. Leaning more towards A. Wall's going to get taken down as well. Not really sure why they're even doing it at this point. That was a fast takedown of the entirety of the wall. Squire, though, is a judge. Is he going to be judge, jury, and executioner? He does find one. Makes it even. But Cross Unity finds a second as well. So it's going to be a deficit for GMU Esports, but they've been able to crawl their way out. A Smog makes it even. Cross Unity still known on the bomb site. Taken down by Kuma now. And there we go. GMU Esports finds the bomb site and finds Ham is planting. Bomb is going to be thrust into the ground here. There it is. And so is the raise off. So that's going to give him a bunch of space and a bunch of a big advantage, I guess you could say, to put it simply. As they make their way silently, they're choosing the nice little sort of hitman route. A little bit of what's it called? What's that one game? Oh, Splinter Cell. Never mind. I'm not sure if it really mattered. Ham taking down the Andy headshot. That's going to clue him into what's going on. Psyx. Not really much he can do there. Ham finds Psyx, and it's going to be the exact same scoreline we saw on Ascent, 10-2. Except this time, GMU Esports on the defense. I think, if I have to say, hopefully this isn't wrong. I have to say, if I have to be in this position, I would much rather be GMU Esports. 10-2 on defense. They are in a very, very good position here. What rank is UNT? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, so we have 3 Radiants on each team. I'm not exactly too sure, and then 2 Immortal 3s on each team. I'm not exactly too sure which one. So 3 Radiants on each team, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure. That's a joke. I can't even. That's gonna sound like BM. No, I don't really know. I don't really remember the ranks. I'll tell you what. Like, even if, for example, you know, some teams are lower or some teams are higher in rank, a lot of it comes down to team play. I don't like to just kind of give so much emphasis on ranks. But regardless, you know, they do show a bit of an indicator. But I think at the end of the day, ranks really don't matter, especially in these types of leagues. Regardless, though. A little bit of a rant there. I don't know where that came from, but let's see where Humming Bow. She came from A main, but she's going to be completely destroyed. She's going to be completely separated from the team. But so is Chamber over on the B bomb site. Is she going to be able to walk in? I think they're going to be waiting now. Waiting as Chamber makes his way through. I'm not sure who that is. It's Psyx. Is he going to get timinged? Oh, look at the time. He's going to make his way all the way up. Andy making it completely even, making it actually a bit of an advantage for them now. This is a weird round. They're running over to the B bomb, so they're going to get confused as to what's going on. Smog makes it even, though, now. This is so interesting. Look at this. Like, Psyx is completely deep. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I don't even know what to make of this. So Psyx, Cross Unity takes down Smog. She takes down, or makes it a little bit even, or a little bit more advantageous for themselves. As Ham is alone on the bomb site. That's interesting. They take down, that was the kind of the funny part. They take down Ham as Psyx completely missed him. I wish we got a replay. Complete timing from those two. But let's see if Common can find the timings on Psyx. Finds the kill, actually. Doesn't even need the timing. Common's going to start making his way out. Drops down onto Hell. Can he find Andy? See if he can find some shots. Going to dash out. That's going to isolate them. Can he find the first kill? Unable to do so. Andy finding his 3rd kill and the final kill. 3-10 now. So, have they perhaps been able to crawl their way back up the mountain now? What's that one song? I forget the mountains are... What's it called? It's a Miley Cyrus song, but I think it's pretty fitting here that the mountain, I think, is quite a tall one for UNT, but it is still climbable. It's 3-10. I think that's a 7, if my math is correct. Hopefully I'm not that bad at math. It's a 7-round deficit. So, I mean, now that I'm saying it out loud, I mean, it does sound like a bit of a tall order, but I think it's still doable, if you could say. Over mid to they go. 5-man down mid. Went for a complete mid play. Full commitment from the attackers. Holding the angle is Chase QQ with the shorty. Sawed-off shotgun is all he needs. A reload real quick. Gonna start satcheling out, see if he can get out. He does get out, but Cross Unity makes it even. Finding Conman. The dash out, actually not dashing out. Andy finding Chase QQ as he's jumping around. It's now all on Kuma. Can he find the Reyna? She drops down. No, it's Andy finding another kill. 2v4 retake on B bomb site. Has the Marshall. Can he have the kill? Not able to do it. Psyx. But it's now Smog's turn. Has the deal in hand. Can he get anything done with it? He's going to have to start backing off, though. Has the angle. That should be all she wrote. Never mind. Smog finds the kill. 1v3. Very low on health and vulnerable as well. Anything to anywhere is going to find the kill, and that's all you need. Andy finding another 3-kill round as 4-10 becomes the scoreline. Is it perhaps? Could we say for a second? Oh, Cross Unity is disconnected. Oh, dear. Oops. Hope we pause. Yeah, tech pause, I'd assume. There it is. So Psyx calls the tech pause. But as I was saying, I'm wondering I'm wondering if perhaps both teams prefer attack. Can you imagine that on split? Both teams prefer attack. And I think, you know, I'm a former IGL. I think I'm a bit washed now in terms of my, I guess you could say, I don't know, my reading abilities. But, you know, I always found for an IGL, I always did prefer attack. I think you always had a little bit more control of what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, you could kind of group up with your team a little bit more. You could kind of play around yourself in some cases. Kind of say, like, oh, I'm going to lurk up through mid. Everybody go A main or something like that, you know. And perhaps maybe that's what we both see. I'm not really sure, obviously, who the IGL on UNT is. But perhaps maybe they just prefer it. You never know. You never know. Crazier things have happened than a team preferring attack on split, especially. So, but back to the game we go. So she's activating her GTA 5 money train. I see. Speaking of hacks, though, I think quite recently, I believe there was a tier 2 pro that was found for hacking. I'm not sure if it was on stream. I think if I don't remember the name, it must have not been that big, but I guess hopefully that's not what Cross Unit is activating. You know, I've always found, like, it's always interesting to see kind of because right now, I'm not sure if anybody can knows, if you go to the AVGL Discord, I'm in a completely open channel. Like, there's nobody here. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a camera, but I mean, there's nobody next to me texting the IGL on GMU Esports, you know, what's going on. But it's always interesting that, like, if you imagine, like, for example, let's say that, you know, it's 4-10, Cross Unity comes back, and then she just starts popping on. 4 kill rounds, ace rounds, 3 kill rounds, whatever you want. Like, yes, we are. You know, it's kind of funny if you imagine, like, those little kind of mental things that can get into someone's head. That, if, for example, like, if I were to leave this open channel, would maybe UNT think that I'm feeding them information? You never know. I don't know. But, you know, it's those little things that maybe if Cross Unity starts going crazy now, maybe GMU Esports will start to get in their own head a little bit. But getting over to the A side is what UNT is doing. Ham, see if we can find some body shot, but it's Ham, the one to be taken down as ChaseQ is left alone on the B bomb site. But it's Kuma and Smog, see if he can follow up. Can he find some kills? He does, but Kuma also follows up, and so does Kuma with a second headshot onto Hummingbow as the mollies go down to completely isolate them from the bomb. And it's going to be, if I remember correctly, Cyx and Unity left alone, not even with the bomb in B main. They're just holding to see if they can maybe find some kills there. The flash is going to clue them into what's going on. They're going to know that at least one person is in B main. Going to start walking out, though. Is it going to be Smog, though? Look at this. I always love having a wireframe for this. Look at this. He's going to peek right into the angle. Does. Finds the headshot. Cyx does trade it out with Kuma, though. Is it going to be Cyx that finds the kill? It's not. Smog finding the body shot onto Cyx, and he's going to take him down. 4-11 now, 1 away from match point. I'm sure everybody knows how to count here, but I think it makes it a little bit more interesting when I call that out. GMU Esports very, very close to closing this match out. As they, I'm not sure what they're setting up for. Just noticed here. No defenders are on bomb side. Now they finally do. But, sorry, I got a little bit distracted there. But GMU Esports well ahead now. Very, very much in control of the match. Smog, this is why. Okay, that's why it was a little bit weird. Smog is going to be able to use his ult over on the B bombs, or on the A bomb site. That's going to completely shut down and give him all the space in the world. Can he find Hummingbow? Perhaps. All he really needs is the body shot, but he finds the headshot nonetheless. Andy's the one to find the headshot with the deagle. We switch over to him as he is healed. And there's a bit of some trades going down over in mid. Flash is going to go out from across Unity. Another flash in hand. They have the angle, though. I don't think they need the flash as they make their way up. I think if we look over at A main, Smog is itching to go through, and I think he's trying to. He has all the smoke, all the info in the world now. He knows for a fact they are not A. He's definitely going to be calling that to his team. But there is a bit of a hole in ladder. I think they might be able to exploit it here. Ham is now all alone in ladder. He's the only one that can defend it. If they choose to go through this, if the attackers choose to go through ladder, they're going to find a waiting Astra over on the A site. I think they decided again against it. ChaseQ holding the nice little angle. I like this angle. Waiting. If they walk out of this, it should be an easy kill. He finds a headshot on Cyx through the wall. It's now a very slow execute for UNT. Not really much coming out of it. As Andy, can he find another headshot this round? Has the Spectre out, but it's Chase QQ that finds one, but Cross Unity finds another. Kuma left alone, and left alone with 2 kills for him. 12-4. Now match point for GMU Esports. It is, as we can see, 1-0. So if they win this, it's all over. It's a best of 3. It's not best of 5. GMU Esports, all they gotta do is win this round, and it's all over. And they have the util and the guns to do it. I think at least, yeah, sure. Surely Chase QQ should be able to be bought here any second. I think they might be able to. They may even be able to get him a Vandal here, or a Phantom, whatever he really needs. And over on the attackers, we got a full Vandal lineup. Let's see, any alts? Not really. Astra alt, but not really be able to do much. Oh, maybe. I mean, it's better than some other alts. So Squid's gonna go out. Flash maybe go out. Not really. Almost gets blocked there, Conman. So they back off a little bit onto the B bomb side, GMU Esports. But now they're smoking them off. Hummingbow, quick kills. Ham finding 1, but Andy and Hummingbow getting 2. So it's going to be 3 left alive for GMU Esports. They're going to be backing off all the way over to the A site. I think they should. In these moments, it's sometimes wish you could scream at them. Go to the A bomb site. As they finally do decide to go, they're going to commit to it. And it's Smog left alone. Is he going to fight this? He is going to fight this. He's got really nothing to lose. Can he find 1 headshot? Can he find the second? He's unable to do so. There's going to be, once again, a little bit of a deficit for GMU Esports. Flash is going to go out. Kuma and Conman left alone together, I guess you could say. Not really alone. Wall's going to go up. That's going to completely divide. As he says, divide them. As I don't think they're going to divide them too much. They're going to group up once again. Dog's going to go out. That's going to clear all the angles. Andy going to get dogged out. Going to get killed as well, but Sykes is there to trade it out. Kuma's alone. Peeks out, almost finds a headshot, but it's Squire to trade it off. 5-12. So could it be a bit of a reach, or a bit of a sort of a crawling back? Have they finally found their groove on attack? Not to say they haven't found their groove. They actually have more rounds on attack than they do on defense. Hopefully that doesn't sound like a flame or a BM, but it's true. Hopefully they found their groove, and we can maybe, just maybe, make it to the 3rd round or the 3rd map. That would be amazing. Honestly, I kind of hope for it. Hopefully we get to the hopefully we get to be into the 3rd map here. All right, so back over to the B bomb site they go. They've liked B. Haven't really seen too much on A, apart from 1 round, I believe. Actually, they're just going to go quick onto the site. Hummingbow, unable to do much. Sykes is able to trade it out, though. Let's look at this nice little angle from Common. Has the smoke, though. If they go through the smoke, they're going to find a nice little Vandal. Nice little 5.56 or 7.62, actually. That's an AK based off the AK. And Ham finding another one onto Sykes. Squire taking down as well. It's going to be 2v4. Not much he can do here. Is it going to be another kill? It's all alone onto Cross Unity. Dashes out, though, or E's out, excuse me. Has 5 bullets. Has 3 kills to do it in. Can she maybe do something here? Is this going to be the last kill? Chase QQ is very close, and Common's ready to swing. He's going to get taken down. It's not even need the swing. Chase QQ finishes it off, and it's GMU Esports 2-0 for AVGL. That is going to be their first round, or their first game for AVGL, and it's going to be a nice little start to the season. And that is it. I never actually get to put 2 in the OBS, but I think I'm going to do it just this once. Not really much of a reason to do it, but there it is, 2 for GMU Esports, and GG's in the chat. GG's to everybody. Thank you so much to everybody for making this round, or this series possible. Thank you to both teams. Thank you to Andy, Cross Unity, Hummingbow, Squire, Cyex, and LFT Andy, or LFT Deadly, the coach. And it's going to be also thank you to Conman, Chasey Q, Kuma, Smog, and Ham. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, GG boys, GG and gals, if any. Yeah, I'm Gal. Ham leaves the party, and so that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really, I do appreciate it. Let's see how many viewers we're at. Not sure. 13 viewers. Thank you guys so much. I think we're gonna finish it off there. You're a good commentator. You're not bad at being. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. I try my best. So yeah. Anything else? I guess we said. You guys want to say anything in the chat? I guess we can chill out here. I think we'll end the stream though. I gotta go report the match. I am still the manager for this team. But yeah. I think we will end the stream. Again, a big thank you to everybody for watching. But I think this is going to be it. I'll see you next time. Could be maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. We'll have to see. Actually, never mind. Go to GMU Esports on Twitch. Go watch Ham. Or go watch BMS. What's it called? Yeah, not Ham. Go watch Bring More Setups. It's a great matches going over. They may even be able to see my horrible play style in this match. You may be able to see me getting my ass kicked in that. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching.